Welcome to South Park City Museum, a 19th century mining boomtown in 21st century Colorado. Before we get started, please support South Park City by subscribing to our channel. If you like our videos and would like to be notified when we post new ones, click on the notification bell. And now, behind the scenes at South Park City. It's the last day of the season. Fairplay has already seen its first several inches of snow come and go. The busy season is over, and the museum is quiet. The last visitors of the year are enjoying a brisk day at the museum. "2020 hasn't been a normal year for anyone, and the museum is no exception. In a normal year, after closing, preparations usually begin for Halloween at South Park City. A select number of buildings are decorated, costumes are prepared, and Front Street turns into a spooky venue for trick-or-treating. But this year, things are different. Halloween will be a drive-through affair. Still, something fun for the kids, but safely distanced. So, this year, the museum can be winterized right after closing. Fairplay gets on average 145 inches of snow per year. That snow, paired with harsh winter winds, can create some impressive snowdrifts, making it impossible for the museum to remain open year-round. Each building is closed, windows covered with thick black plastic sheeting to protect the interiors from the high-altitude sun. Linens, clothing, and other artifacts are packed away. The doors are tightly locked, and the museum sleeps for the winter. Year-round residents, museum cats Thelma and Louise, are moved to their winter palace, the visitor center where they have the run of the place. They spend their winter warm and cozy, napping in sunbeams on both floors of the building. They are good company for the curator and the administrative staff who continue working through the off-season.
What are you doing? You're so silly. Hi, did I wreck it?
While the weather still holds, museum staff complete projects and repairs. When modern tools or vehicles are needed, if it is at all possible, staff will wait until the museum is closed in order to preserve the period atmosphere of South Park City. Snow has arrived in earnest. Temperatures drop below freezing, and most outdoor projects will wait until spring. Research, archiving, and conservation projects are underway in the warmth of the administrative offices. It's a quiet time, the winter light fading fast. Every year, the museum takes part in the Town of Fairplay's Holiday Decoration Contest. After many years of participating, we won. The cold months are beautiful. The snow-covered buildings on the museum grounds are food for the imagination. What would it have been like to spend the winter in Fairplay back then? Cozy spots by the wood stove, and short days must have been peaceful. Outside the fence, the modern world speeds by. Skiers heading for Breckenridge have a picturesque view of South Park City on their way. With the visitors gone, the museum grounds become the winter home of wildlife. There are signs of rabbits, birds, and this year, bobcat tracks are seen crisscrossing Front Street. The snow drifts have reached 4 feet deep in places. Here they are almost to the top of the fence. Shoveling can be an exercise in futility, but sometimes it's necessary. This winter, there's a newly restored building ready to be filled with artifacts. The Dredge office was moved to South Park City in the autumn of 2017. It is ready for a new exhibit. The office was originally built as the administrative office of the South Platte Dredge Company. It will be open to visitors this May. By March, some of the snow is melted and the grounds get some sunshine, though it's only a matter of time before spring snow arrives in force. The summer season is approaching. There's lots to do before South Park City opens to visitors again. The 1st of April begins spring cleaning season at the museum. Over a period of 6 weeks, all 43 buildings and over 60,000 artifacts will be cleaned. The linens and textiles that were packed away in the fall will be washed, starched, and pressed. The interiors of the buildings are cleaned from top to bottom. By May 15th, every building on Front Street will be ready for visitors.
Okay, we start our spring cleaning in April here at the museum. There's quite a few buildings, so it takes about 4 weeks or more. We go into each building and get the cobwebs off, and of course it's taking care of each artifact, making sure that they are oiled for preservation, get all the dust off of them, and ready for company to come here at the museum. It's a lot of fun to get behind the scenes a little bit where people aren't necessarily walking but are still seeing it. So we want to get every corner touched and, like I said, ready for company.
You want to go outside pretty bad, huh? Yeah. I know. We're getting close.
Thelma and Louise know when the time is getting near for them to be moved back to their summer home in the gift shop. They are kept indoors through the coldest months to keep them safe and warm. But as spring approaches, they are let out on nice days to stretch their legs and to start working off their winter bellies. The first 2 weeks in May will see a flurry of activity as the gift shop is prepared for the season, the visitor center is scrubbed from top to bottom, and as seasonal staff is welcomed back. Are you ready to see South Park City in person? Say it with me now. South Park City Museum is open from May 15th to October 15th every year. As a non-profit organization, South Park City survives on the proceeds from ticket sales and private donations. If you'd like to contribute, the link to our donation page is below. Have you been to South Park City before? Are you planning a trip to see us this summer? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We post new videos on the first Friday of every month. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please support South Park City by giving us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.